Thank you. How's everyone doing this morning? It is indeed a great morning in Prince George's County. We're here to finally get my decision on a piece of legislation that's been working its way around the region. And I am very, very pleased to announce that I will be signing the legislation. For a long time, I've said to the council members and the council chairs that I support an increase in the minimum wage. I always have. I think it is good for the people, the men and women who work in Prince George's County, and the men and women who do business in Prince George's County in this region. My job as county executive is to make sure that the county is as competitive as it can be and that we're not at a disadvantage. I said to the former chair in our leadership meeting when she first brought this about, was that while I support a minimum wage, I don't want us at a disadvantage. And if the Washington region can come together, then that's something I could get behind, because then we can go push it at the state level. When I said that, I must confess I did not believe it could happen. But she's very tenacious, as you have learned after 2 years as chair. And then when our council, and I must commend our council members, if we can give them a round of applause for really being leaders. And I say that with all sincerity, because they were the men and women who actually took the lead in this. While the other jurisdictions were debating whether, in fact, they were going to pass a minimum wage at this level, our council actually stepped up. It did make me nervous, so I will admit that. But they did it. And so here we are today, about to sign this bill into law. In my closing, and I'll call up the chair in a minute, in my closing, this is just the beginning. Having us come together in the Washington region to make sure that we're competitive with each other still leaves the Washington region at a disadvantage. One, because we have a big competitor to the east of me, or to the west of me, and that is Virginia, that does not have the ability at their local level to increase their minimum wage. They must increase it in Richmond. So therefore, it means for us that we have to push for a federal minimum wage increase so that we're not at a disadvantage in the region. The other is we still have competitors in Prince George's County, in Howard County, Anne Arundel County, and Charles County. So it means this is the beginning of us taking a step to go to Annapolis, and I brought this up with the governor yesterday when I saw him, to have a statewide minimum wage so that no one in the state of Maryland is at a disadvantage, that we all elevate the workforce and the competitiveness. But really the credit has to go to the council and their leadership in showing the way for the region. This is not something I've said, but when talking to council chairs from around the region, especially the District of Columbia, they highlighted the fact that it was Prince George's County and the leadership here that got us to where we are. With that, I'd like to call up Mel Franklin, our chair.
It is indeed another great day in Prince George's County. I want to congratulate the county executive, my colleagues on the county council, really for speaking in one voice for the working families of Prince George's County. We're speaking unanimously that an honest day's work deserves an honest day's pay. I want to take special note to do what the county executive just did, which is thank our immediate past chair of the Prince George's County Council, Andrea Harrison. We wouldn't be here today without her leadership, and it was that leadership that galvanized the rest of us and galvanized the region. And I think she should know she's proud of this moment and proud of what she's accomplished here. But you should be. You've done a great deal for folks who are working hard just to make ends meet, and people who may never meet you, but they should know, if they're within the sound of my voice, of what you did here and the leadership that you you did for this issue. And thank you for your leadership. I want to thank the county executive for leading our county in the way he has. We are definitely bringing the world to Prince George's County, and it's because of your leadership, working in partnership with my colleagues. I want to recognize all of them who are here. We have Councilmember Eric Olson from District 3 who's here, Councilmember Karen Tolles from District 7, Councilmember Mary Lehman from District 1, Councilman Will Campos from District 2, who's the Vice Chair of the Prince George's County Council. We have Councilman Derek Davis from District 6, and Councilmember Ingrid Turner from District 4. Please stand. Thank you. Because this was a team effort. This was a team effort in partnership of all of us here. I want to also thank our men and women of the labor community who are here in the audience. We didn't do this alone. We did this in partnership with you all, and this victory is your victory as well. So I want to congratulate and thank the members of the labor community who are here. But before I bring our former chair of the council up, I do have to reiterate what the county executive said. Today is a call of action for Congress to act. It's a call of action for Annapolis to act. The working families in Maryland and across this country need a higher minimum wage. We are taking the lead in the Washington region. Montgomery, I believe today, the District of Columbia. But now this is a message for the rest of the country that we need to raise the minimum wage. Folks need who working hard just to make ends meet, they need to be able to make it here in America. And so we're glad to be leaders in this effort, but as the county executive said, this work is not yet finished, and this is a call to action. So thank you. I want to call up our former council chair, Andrea Harrison.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today, we actually turn the page to a new chapter in our story here in Prince George's County. And I want to thank the county executive for his leadership, as well as all of my colleagues. Signing this, enacting a minimum wage here in Prince George's County and throughout the region really is just our responsibility as elected officials to do the best that we can to take care of the people who we represent. And that is the people of Prince George's County and Montgomery County. It's those and those in the District of Columbia. We all know that everything has gone up, except for those who make minimum wage. Their salaries have not gone up. And this is just one small effort on our part to do what people have elected us to do, and that is to do our best to take care of them. And that's all we wanted to do, was just to take care of people. We all believe in people. We believe in our residents. We believe in raising the bar so that everyone has somewhat of a quality of life. This minimum wage increase is not going to take anybody out of poverty. It's not an end to poverty. But what it is an ability for individuals to maybe take care of their children, for child care, to purchase the health insurance that they have to purchase, to buy groceries, to take care of their transportation and their housing needs. That's all this is. It's just about taking care of people. We have a government here who believes in people, who love our people, and we're going to do everything that we can always to take care of our people. That's what today is all about. So while we recognize the county executives' push maybe to wait on the state to see what the state was going to do, we just believe that we couldn't do that. We couldn't wait. It was time for us to act, because we can't guarantee what they're going to do in Annapolis, but we can guarantee what we're going to do. So I said from the very beginning that I would never do anything that would put Prince George's County at a disadvantage, and I meant that, which is why we did not act the first day we had the opportunity. We waited to see what Montgomery County was going to do, because we were not going to be at a disadvantage to Montgomery County. And when they acted, we knew that we could. We had unanimous support from each one of the members of this council, and we wanted to move forward. So, Mr. County Executive, we would never do anything that would hurt Prince George's County. And you know that, and we know that you would never do anything to hurt Prince George's County, but together we just want to raise the bar. So we thank you so much for doing this today, and we look forward to continuing to raise the bar for Prince George's County and the quality of life for each one of our residents.